Last time we have seen the concept of banked road, and we have seen how banked road is safety for the vehicles. Let us see velocity along banked road. In last lecture we have seen diagram, figure, first step, figure and explanation. So in examination this diagram is compulsory and explanation, that means what we observe in diagram is important. So consider a vehicle moving along banked road with a velocity v, having velocity v. Then we require the concept of r. R indicates radius of the circular bank road. We require the concept of g. So g indicates gravitational acceleration. Then we require concept of theta. Theta indicates angle of banking. So these terms are included in the first step, figure and explanation. In second step, which forces are acting on the body. So two diagrams we have drawn. In the first diagram we have drawn weight acting in downward direction, second normal reaction acting perpendicular to the road surface, and third friction along surface of road. So three forces are acting on the vehicle. Near to this we have drawn one diagram, and in that diagram we have drawn the components. So all components you have to explain properly and break into two parts, in cos theta, in sin theta. The frictional force F break into two parts, F sin theta and F cos theta. Then in the third step we want to introduce the concept of centripetal force. So we require diagram, and in that diagram we understand that mg and m sin theta are exactly opposite to the n cos theta. So we can say that this n cos theta is balanced by the combination of these two forces, weight and f sin theta. So we get first equation, mg plus f sin theta is equal to n cos theta. We have seen this equation in previous lecture. Then this remaining part, n sin theta plus f cos theta, equation 2, this part remains unbalanced. And so we can say that this unbalanced force is responsible for circular motion along the bank road. And by definition, this centripetal force is given by the formula, the standard formula, mv square upon r is equal to n sin theta plus f cos theta, equation 2. So we have seen this equation, up to this we have seen in previous lecture. So we have seen these three steps in previous lecture. Let us go further. Our aim is to find out velocity along the bank road. So in the fourth step we study the concept of velocity. By equation 1, see here, mathematics is there. mg is equal to n cos theta minus this term is transferred on the other side, it becomes negative, sign is changed. So n cos theta minus f sin theta, equation 3, mathematics. Dividing equation 2 by equation 3, equation 2 is known to us, equation 3 is known to us. So numerator this, denominator this. So we get mv square upon r divided by left hand side mg is equal to right hand side, equation 2, n sin theta plus f cos theta, numerator divided by this term, n cos theta minus f sin theta. So here m get cancelled, so we get v square upon rg is equal to, on this side equation as it is, equation 4. Now here in equation 4 we consider the concept of static friction, and by definition, by concept, the frictional force is given by F is equal to mu into n. We have seen this part in previous standard, 11th standard. We have seen experiment also, static friction, and in that typical experiment we have seen the formula F is equal to mu into n. Mu indicates static friction, coefficient of static friction, n indicates normal reaction. So this value of F is put in the equation number 4. So we get v square upon rg as it is, left hand side as it is, no change, right hand side n sin theta plus, in place of f we write mu into n into cos theta divided by n cos theta as it is, no change, minus f, in place of f we write again the value f is equal to mu into n into sin theta. So we got this equation here. So clearly n is common in numerator. Similarly n normal it's common from denominator. We can take common n from numerator, common n from denominator, and we can cancel it. So we get v square upon rg is equal to sin theta plus mu cos theta divided by cos theta whole divided by cos theta minus mu sin theta upon cos theta. In this typical case, we are divided by cos theta to numerator and denominator. Allowed. So same operation we can do in numerator and same operation we can do in denominator. So such mathematical concepts are allowed. So we get sin upon cos. We can divide each term by this cos theta, sin upon cos plus sin as it is, mu cos theta upon cos theta whole divided by, now denominator, cos theta upon cos theta minus mu sin theta upon cos theta. So here, because of this, we get changes. V square upon Rg as it is, sin upon cos tan theta plus mu, cos upon cos cancels. So we get cos upon cos 1 minus mu tan theta. So we get V square is equal to this term R into G becomes multiple on the other side. So Rg in the bracket tan theta plus mu divided by 1 minus mu tan theta. We want to find out value of V. So how to find out V? We take roots of both sides. Square root of left hand side and square root of right hand side. So we get under root V square is equal to under root Rg in a bracket this whole term as it is. So we get perfect square will be outside from the root symbol. So we get in place of under root V square only V term is equal to under root Rg in a bracket tan theta plus mu upon 1 minus tan theta. Suppose, so we can say that this V gives us velocity along bank road. Here we want to find out this expression. Now suppose, just imagine that the friction concept is not considered. We don't consider this frictional force. So in that typical case, the value of frictional force, that means mu, is equal to 0. If is 0, that means mu is 0. So we get, putting in this equation, above equation, in place of mu, we write 0. So V under root Rg tan theta plus 0 upon 1 minus 0 into tan theta. So we get V is equal to under root Rg tan theta. So here, this is our required expression, or we can say that this we want to find out what is the maximum velocity with which vehicle, the car, can be driven along bank road. What do you observe here? In this typical equation, the concept of M does not exist. In exam question can be asked, obtain expression for velocity along bank road and show that it is independent of mass. So here we can mention it. This formula does not contain the concept of mass. So we can say that this velocity along bank road does not depend upon mass. Similarly, from this expression we can understand that V depends upon 3 factors. Number 1, R. R indicates radius of circular path of the road. G indicates gravitational acceleration tan theta, or we can say that indicates angle of banking. So question can be asked, obtain expression for velocity and explain on which term this velocity depends. So here article finished. Normally if you see examination, almost in alternate year this question was asked, obtain expression for velocity along bank road. So this article contains few steps. Number 1, figure and explanation. Number 2, discuss the concept of forces along with the components. Third step, the very important part, the concept of centripetal force must be introduced. So here in the third step, obtain expression for centripetal force. And for mathematics, velocity. In this typical article, by using the concept of friction, we can find out the value of V. And then mention it is independent of mass. It depends upon R, G and theta. All of you understood? So boys, just note down properly. Understand the question. So this article finished here. Let us go further. Next point of this chapter, if we see board examination, again one more term, one more concept, it's important, that is called as conical pendulum. Very important concept. The concept of conical pendulum should be properly understood. Let us see what is conical pendulum and to understand the concept of conical pendulum. So title is conical pendulum. So this diagram Let us see. This typical figure tells us the concept of conical pendulum. What you observe here, there is a fixed support and there is a simple pendulum. What is simple pendulum? A string suspended from fixed support, and at the other end there is small spherical body, it's connected. So this small spherical body is called as, in scientific language, as a bob. So a bob is connected or adjusted in such a way that it describes horizontal circular motion and the string describes a conical structure. Such arrangement of simple pendulum is called as conical pendulum. So we can define conical pendulum as the typical position of simple pendulum in which the bob describes horizontal circular motion and a string describes a conical structure. It's called as conical pendulum. So, an exam question can be asked. Obtain expression for period or velocity or angular velocity or velocity of the conical pendulum. So, number of questions can be asked on this typical article for 3 marks. Period, velocity, angular velocity and velocity. And theta, theta indicates angle of banking. So out of this number of questions, one question is asked. Find out expression for theta, find out expression for V, find out expression for omega and find out expression for T. T means period. Let us see one by one the expression for conical velocity of conical pendulum. So expression for velocity. Again, there are some steps are there. First step is diagram. So in this diagram, you should know the symbol. What is H? What is L? What is theta? What is M? What is T? So here the bob. On this bob, force mg is equal to weight. It's acting in downward direction, vertical downward direction. Tension T, it's acting along the string in upward direction. Then this theta, the angle of the string with respect to axis of this cone. H indicates height of this cone. L indicates length of the simple pendulum. So all terms should be known properly in this article. Diagram, explanation. Now second step, forces. So in this, forces acting on the body are discussed. Forces weight mg, tension T. We can break this into two parts, T cos theta and T sin theta, and then we equate it and then find out centripetal force, and then we use the formula and then we get the value of V. So this part we will see in next time. Now we stop here.